Good morning and welcome to episode 1771 of Hard Factor. It is Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. Today, I'm up first with a little segment I'm going to call Whoopsie Daisy. You know, everybody has a little whoopsie daisy once in a while. And
is there a swoopsie doopsie in the swoopsie daisy?
Oh yeah, there's a couple people who get swoopsie doopsied. In fact, almost all of them.
Little mistake, little whoopsie daisy, little uh-oh.
Yeah, and sometimes somebody does it to you and you ran into it like a buffoon. Other times you just do it to yourself. Whoopsie daisy. Whoops, should have done that one a little differently. Got some examples from recent headlines of some whoopsie daisies.
I just had a whoopsie daisy come to mind that I had happen to me recently.
Oh yeah, what do tell?
Well, I was flying to Tennessee with Cash, just the two of us, and thank God in the Midway Airport there's a play place. Like you've never seen anything like this. It's a mini like playpen. We were delayed for like 4 hours. So I was with Mac too. I had both kids. So I'm hanging in the play place watching, and Cash gets with these two brothers or cousins who are about 8, and they're having a good time wrestling and stuff, and they're playing for like hours. And when it's time for that family to leave, they go to leave, and the kid comes in to like say bye to me, and I thought he was going in for a hug, and I don't want to reject a kid's hug, so I gave him a hug. And he goes, I don't even know you. And he ran away.
Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy.
And I was like, thank God his parents didn't see that.
Whoopsie daisy.
I don't want to hug an 8-year-old. I don't want to, but I also didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Look, exactly. You were doing the right thing there. Speaking of little ones, Corey Webb says, hello, fellas. Can I get a birthday shout out for my son, Ryder, 15 today? Happy birthday, Ryder.
Ryder's about to be a rider.
That's
car
right.
rider.
Big year.
Driver.
Ryder rides.
Happy birthday, Ryder's son.
Pat, you're on deck. What do you got?
Oh, bro, real quick, I got a highlight from Trump's 2-hour press conference talking about federalizing District of Columbia's police force. But most importantly, Austin has become the shithead capital of the world, and I think it's time for Mark to leave. And we're going to talk about some incidents that are going on with these streamers that are running amok through the town. And it involves people getting shot with paintball guns, random folks.
Okay.
Austin's a real whoopsie daisy.
It's a real whoopsie daisy these days.
Do you think like some real clumsy girl named Daisy was around back in the day, and she just kept fucking up shit?
It must have originally been a really clumsy daisy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Something like
whoopsie
that.
daisy.
Like a dentist
etymology. That. Look that Google etymology whoopsie daisy, Pat, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah. Where does whoopsie daisy come from?
Yeah, please, Mark.
Mute girl named Daisy.
You're in the caboose, Mark. What do you got for us?
Grock did a whoopsie daisy. It's even better than the Companions app, which has added the guy, like a suave, charismatic guy for horny girls.
Yeah.
But they have a completely new feature that I'm going to talk about. That's a big whoopsie daisy, in my opinion.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah.
Is it a sexy whoopsie daisy?
It says
it's being used as a sexy whoopsie daisy.
Okay.
It says it's not tied to anything, so you can apply your own etymology to whoopsie daisy.
Pretty sure whoopsie daisy then was about clumsy daisy.
Yeah.
Whoopsie daisy. I pulled another whoopsie daisy at the park. Kate was talking to this mom who had a headdress on, and I went in to shake her hand, and she goes, "Oh, I don't shake hands for religious purposes." And I was just had my hand out there. It was a real whoopsie daisy.
Oh man,
pulled my hand back, and then I
asked her,
a lot
of physical whoopsie daisies with you.
I said, "What do you do?" And she goes, "I'm studying to be a doctor." And then I got real upset. I said, "Come on,
you gotta be able to shake
can't
hands.
have your cake and eat it too, lady."
Can't touch anybody. Hard to be a doctor if you can't touch anybody. Good point. Yeah, requires physical contact.
That's gonna be a real whoopsie daisy when you try to use that medical degree.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't do surgery with my hands. You know that.
I can't touch a man I'm not married to. Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah, I perform surgery on you, but there will be no shaking of the hands after the surgery.
That's the rule. That's the rule. Okay.
There goes your being a doctor.
Okay. Yeah, true.
Whoopsie daisy.
She's gonna have to touch a lot of dudes she's not married to. Yeah. And then
Whoopsie
nurses, famously promiscuous as well. So.
Oh yeah, nurses fuck.
Has she considered that?
You guys ever pulled a purposeful whoopsie daisy and like a real cheeky like, whoopsie daisy?
Of course. You always
the on
purpose.
Yeah.
The on purpose whoopsie daisy is almost the best one. Well, no,
it's not sexual assault if it's on your wife.
Whoa.
Yeah, if it's in your kitchen, it's not sexual assault.
You can't rape your wife.
Yeah, you can.
I know you can. That's a joke.
All right. Well, okay. Let's. That
was a whoopsie daisy by me.
That was a bit of whoopsie daisy. You should walk that back.
Let's get into the news. Let's move on. Let's get into the news. Whoopsie daisy. First segment of the day. Whoopsie daisy. Self-explanatory segment title. We've already gone over whoopsie daisies, what they mean. I've got a bunch of hilarious mistakes from recent headlines. Here is an example.
It's going to be a gangbang like you have never seen. We're going to send off the rockets. We're going to enjoy our independence. Thank you.
What?
Yes.
That guy knows.
Fox 5 New York posted that Suffolk County Executive Ed Romaine is clearly excited to celebrate America's 250th anniversary, I guess next year for the 4th of July, but very innocently used the wrong word to describe his enthusiasm. Whoopsie daisy.
It's going to be a gangbang the likes you've never seen.
It's going to be a gangbang you've only dreamt about.
Yeah, I mean, Ed, I don't know if Ed likes the word gangbang. He said it pretty succinct, like pretty clearly. I think if you don't like the word,
that's what he
gangbang,
calls the grand finale. Look at that gangbang.
Yeah, I mean,
has he given a public statement? That was a while. That video came out a couple weeks ago. There was
5 days ago is when that one was posted. But yeah, I don't know when he said that they were announcing next year's 4th of July, I guess, ceremony, and he says it's going to be a gangbang the likes of which you've never seen.
Normally, the gangbang comes at the end of the show. This whole show is going to be nonstop gangbang.
Gangbang start to finish. Gangbanging all day with Ed. And the rest
gangbang is going to be a sight. People are going to be coming from all over Long Island to check out this gangbang.
It's going to be the Suffolk County gangbang of the century, of the week of America's 250th birthday.
Over in Nassau, yeah, they're going to have a gangbang, but not like us.
Yeah. You know, he's got some buddies and people close to him that are like, one of these days he's going to slip up because he uses gangbang incorrectly.
A lot.
One of these days he's going to say it at the wrong time.
He sure did. He did it right there in the 4th of July announcement. I think. I don't know exactly what he's announcing, but that's an example of a whoopsie daisy that was recently in the headlines. Taking it over to whoopsie daisy on myself right there. Thanks to listener Nat for that last one about the gangbang, and then to listener Javante for this next one. Thank you guys in the Hard O Hive. Taking it over to Cincinnati, where a lot of dudes made a whoopsie daisy with this man in the mugshot, Rudell Saunders. Now, you guys see Rudell's mugshot. What do you think he did?
He looks like a salesman, but he's wearing a Coach shirt. Almost. I don't know. What did he? He misled. I can tell you that he misled.
You are right on it, Pat. Mark, what you got a guess?
Well, he doesn't look like he's. If he did something, he doesn't look remorseful.
No, he's not. Rudell's not remorseful. I don't think he is. He was convicted, and Pat was right around it. Coach, salesman, all wrapped into one. He was convicted of running a fake genital ultrasound medical practice out of his bedroom. According to complaints, Rudell.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, he had a dick scanning booth in his bedroom. According to complaints, Rudell told the men he needed to complete a certain number of ultrasounds for a training program for the Ohio Medical Board. The medical board said that was not true. Obviously, you don't need to dick scan people in your apartment. And then Saunders.
what an elaborate ruse to get dudes' pants off in your apartment.
No, we didn't approve it. Yeah.
Look, the state, they're riding me, okay, and I got to get my hours.
I need to scan these dicks, man.
Is he trying to claim he got pranked like that guy who used to call fast food places and tell the managers to like bring the young women into the strip search and stuff?
Put a girl on it?
That they did the movie about? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what he's trying to claim?
Nah, he claims, I don't know what he claims, but he's been found guilty. And Saunders allegedly performed the ultrasounds in his bedroom apartment with no supervision. Whoopsie daisy for all the guys who trusted Rudell on the free dick scan.
Oh, so he just did it. He just did it.
Yeah.
Just gonna. Oh man, sorry, I should have told you. Can't scan it soft. It's gotta be full of blood for me to get an accurate scan.
Not getting a good reading here.
he did this to enough Cincinnati men where they complained to the cops and he got convicted.
Think of it like a blood pressure machine when it goes around your arm. I need it tight.
Look, I'm just trying to better my situation, and they got this dang quota I gotta meet before. I get it. There's probably nothing wrong with you.
Medical board? Yeah, we got another one in here.
Yeah, let me just. Okay, I'm just.
He doesn't want to get hard. Hey, I told him he had to get hard.
No, I have to film it. That's how they know. I'm going to submit these videos to the board.
That was the CEO of the medical board. He said you got to get hard.
Here's I have some magazines. If you want to take a look, I don't know why
they need all these fucking dick scans, man, but they are breathing down my neck.
What's that? You know what? He's saying we're going to need a sperm sample as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure Rudell took some of these guys to the cleaners. So, big time.
I can fluff it myself if he's not performing. I can.
Yeah. No, they taught us that. There's a technique they taught us. We'll get you hard in no time.
That's where some of this went, and that's unfortunate for the victims. Yeah.
What was the charge? Did they say what the charge was?
Daisy.
It was illegal. It was malpractice or whatever. You can't. He's unlicensed. Is an illegal doctor's office. Basically, he's run out of his office, out of his bedroom. So
You mentioned the put a girl on guy. Do you see who he's been hanging around recently?
Who's been put a girl on hanging with?
Bad Bobby, the meet me outside chick with the busty chick.
Bad baby.
Bad baby.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Cash me outside is put a girl. He's putting it on the girl.
Wow. Okay.
Cash him inside.
Couldn't see that. Good to know. Hi, bitch.
Interesting. That's the pop culture duo from Hard Factor right there, keeping you up to date as always. And finally, one of the best whoopsie daisies possible in general. Of all whoopsie daisies, this is one of the best categories of whoopsie daisies. A boat crash. We got a boat crash. And not just any boat crash, guys. Nobody died, which is one of the greatest parts about this boat crash, so we can laugh. And it wasn't just boats. It was two gigantic military ships chasing a fishing boat. And hilarity ensued. Just take a look at what happened. Oh, no. Did you see?
No.
Okay, so that's a Chinese Coast Guard ship. Ramming into a Chinese naval destroyer, and they were both chasing after a Filipino fishing vessel. Okay,
who got away? This is a Filipino fishing boat who is filming the Chinese Coast Guard, who has just breached the hull of the Chinese naval destroyer. You see how badly it fucked up the destroyer right there.
Punched a hole right in this.
Punched a hole right through it. And then so what was happening was the Coast Guard ship, which is now not seaworthy, it's just floating away back there. See, they were trying to shoot the water cannon at these Filipino fishermen who they claimed were like in their water or whatever. And the Filipino fishermen and the Coast Guard all claim they're in the right. And so the Filipino fishermen start kind of like running away from them, right? Well, the Coast Guard ship is chasing them alongside of the destroyer. And the Coast Guard ship tries to like swoop in front and spray them with the water cannon. Instead, boom, whoopsie daisy, straight into the fucking destroyer.
Oh man, they better get out of there because the Chinese are going to blame the Filipinos for this mishap.
Yeah, Mark, they would.
the Chinese would blame the Filipinos for this mishap, but actually the Chinese are not acknowledging this mishap took place, despite the fact that it's very well documented. No, it's not AI. It's on the BBC.
That's what they're saying,
on
though. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a real thing. Those Filipino fishermen. Those Filipino fishermen took a real video.
II or AI?
Yeah, of Chinese Coast Guard ship number 3104. Yeah.
Yes, Captain.
Destroying Chinese naval destroyer number 164, who was also chasing the fishermen. One Filipino fisherman boat with absolutely no weapons took down two gigantic Chinese military vessels. Big whoopsie daisy, as those are valued at $1.5 billion total. Those two ships that were either completely destroyed or very much fucked up.
They're gonna put extra charges on the Filipinos for the damages if they catch them. They got to get out of there, even though it's not their fault, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, they've already made comments. Both countries claim they're in the right, but China again is not acknowledging the fact that their ships got whoopsie daisied.
Maybe my favorite video on the internet in the history of the internet's the turn down for what Miami speedboat when they go
exactly. Yep,
they go crash. Yeah,
yeah.
They were having such a good time before that happened.
Yeah,
they were, and that's one of the best whoopsie daisy boat crashes of all time, and that's why boat crash is one of the best whoopsie daisies. A lot of great whoopsie daisies out there. Those were the best three I could find for you today.
Thank you.
And no problem. And it's a good thing that this is an ad by BetterHelp, because a lot of times in your life you may have whoopsie daisies. I have whoopsie daisies all the time. Pat told you about a few of his. These days it feels like there's advice for everything: cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? With the internet information overload about mental health and wellness, it can be a struggle to know what's true and what actions to take these days. Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can help get you personalized recommendations and help you break through the noise. Bounce your whoopsie daisies off your BetterHelp therapist like we do. Okay. That's a great way to do it. You just talk about your whoopsie daisies, your potential whoopsie daisies, and then you discuss it. And they're licensed professionals that give you some help. It's helpful for learning positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. It empowers you to be the best version of yourself. It isn't just for those who've experienced major trauma. It's for everybody. Therapy can help anybody, everybody, all the time. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an app rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews. That's a good rating. It's convenient, too. You can join a session with the therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life, plus switch therapists at any time. It's just on your phone. Online therapy. It's the best. BetterHelp. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/hardfactor. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/hardfactor.
There you go. Okay, guys, real quick, if you didn't know, the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., has been put under, quote, direct federal control. Trump invoked Section 740 of D.C.'s Home Rule Act, which deals with the control of the city's police force, which means that it's a federal police force. And from what they said, crime will end today. And Trump gave a long speech, and I just picked a random part of it and clipped it. So here's just one, just because I want to keep you guys up to date. Here's just one piece of the speech.
Let's hear the highlight.
And this speech was about, specifically about the federalization of the police force in Washington, D.C.
Glad I missed the 2-hour speech.
We'll get it passed with the Republicans. Probably won't get, think of this, probably won't get one Democrat vote because they have no idea what they're doing. That's why they want men playing in women's sports. That's why they want transgender for everybody transgender.
Whoa.
They just got walloped in an election, in a landslide, and they haven't changed one thing. I saw the other day the certain gentleman who was a very well-known politician, Democrat, was fighting like hell that men should be allowed to play in women's sport. They just don't get it. They said it's an 80-20 issue, and I think it's a 97-3 issue. And I don't know who the three are. I've never heard anybody come. Nobody's ever come up to me, sir. You have to let men play in women's sports. You have to do it, sir. Nobody's ever approached me. I don't know where this issue even comes from.
That was about DC.
Yeah, that was about
Dude, I
federal.
thought that slogan was going to back. I thought I saw that slogan. Everyone transgender.
Other topics from the speech included Putin, chips, pretty much just it was an insane rambling, really weird stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
The DC thing is like, I mean, okay, so it's a federally owned city.
What does
to
it
begin
literally
with.
mean?
I mean, it's like, dude, it's like you're fighting over like Congress has to approve all their laws anyways.
But what is he trying to do? Is it sort of like a martial law to stop?
He's
crime?
taking over their taking over their police force for 30 days.
Okay,
Kind of. The National Guard's going to come in.
Right.
So there's going to be National Guards people on the streets. That Pete Hegseth spoke about other military that might come in.
like if you're committing crimes in DC, it's a bad 30 days for you.
It's honestly, it was a little silly.
Yeah, you probably want to not commit serious crimes.
Maybe
next
no
time.
carjacking
Then,
for 30
then the
days
military
right now.
arrests you.
Yeah.
They're forcing the homeless people out. Where they go, we don't know. They're just far away from here. And I mean, look, DC's a rough
Get off
city.
the steam vents. the
they-
steam vents in DC are so funny in the wintertime.
I'm glad that. I mean, look, it was fucking weird. It was weird that the director of the Secretary of Defense was there talking about how the military is going to be involved in policing the
It's just,
city.
dude. It's just like I mean, DC, man. Like, I mean, like it's such a small place. Like, it's like it is such like it's like a couple square miles, right, of Maryland, and I mean, it's already owned by the federal government. It's like they're just fighting over like who owns it more now, the city council and the mayor, or are the feds going to try to like take more of it back? Because it wasn't until 73 where they even had a city council.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a whole thing. It's
This
like
is a reaction to big balls. DC has had crime
Yes,
for
exactly.
a long
It's a
time.
reaction to big balls. Trump almost said big balls. He wanted to say it so bad, but he didn't say it. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I wish I'd heard.
We've got your back, big balls.
It was
Big
a big.
balls. This was to you, big balls.
It was a big distraction, and it was bullshit. Whatever, guys. All right, let's go to Austin, Texas, which has become the shithead capital of the world. Right since I left Austin, Joe Rogan's moved in. All these comedians are moved in. The comedy mothership's there. It's a different
That didn't
place.
seem like a horrible thing, the comedy part of it, but then
Well, it's not. Except
No, I
unless
like
you-
that, but I don't like the Musk part of it.
Right, the Musk is there. It's just
the Gigafactory is probably maybe a bigger impact than Joe Rogan.
It's just a bit of a different city. That's all. And not only has kind of the Rogan clan and the Musks moved there, but also the streamers have moved in. The kick streamers, okay?
Real
And
quick, Pat, do you see Tim Dillon, he moved here with that.
Tim
crew,
Dillon moved in, yeah.
and then he moves back, and
he moved out
He did a
immediately.
hilarious rant about how Austin's such a fucking farce. He's like, it's just the worst city ever. It's so hot. There's homeless people everywhere. Everyone's an asshole. Like, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was good.
He took Austin down pretty hard, and I laughed.
The comedy mothership, from what I understand, is a bunch of people being like, I can't say this, can I? And then saying something. That's like their whole thing. Whatever. Anyway, look.
Good thing we're in Austin, Texas.
Right, because I can say whatever I want here, right? R word, right?
Yeah.
Trans folks, R word. Anyway, guys, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about kick streamers, okay? Shitheads. Shitheads that can't even be on regular
Even
social media
worse.
because they're such shitheads. And there's been a scavenger hunt that's been operated in Austin, Texas over the last couple of years from a guy, a Twitch streamer named Ice Poseidon. And let me see if I can't find
Kind of a
photo.
cool name.
It's a
Kind
very,
of a sick name.
No,
Wait,
I agree.
Is he like a member of ICE? And he also? Oh no, he's a weirdly skinny.
I was
dude. Okay.
picturing like Poseidon in an ocean of ice. With
I was
Right,
thinking
that-
Poseidon of
trident.
ICE, like an ice agent.
He'll find you at the
Poseidon.
seas.
Now, keep in mind, Ice Poseidon probably got his name before the Immigration Customs Enforcement.
Right.
took-
I was
took
thinking
such a-
literal ice.
No, this is ice. Yeah, it's literal Ice
solid form
Poseidon.
of water. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
this
Ice-
guy just loves water.
Ice
Cold
Poseidon's
water.
he's a big organizer, guys. Okay, and he's been organizing these scavenger hunts in Austin, Texas, and they're multi-day, and participants have a chance to win up to $30,000 in
I've
prizes.
seen this shit. I've seen this shit. I've seen he posts a video on Instagram. Is this guy who puts the money in the lock thing?
So what he does, it's RFID scan. So it's like a scavenger hunt where
All
it's
you
like
have
a map.
to do is pants a stranger.
Pretty much. So like what he's doing is he's inviting 50 shitheads who are all like kind of scraping at the bottom of the barrel in terms of views to walk around Austin, Texas for some reason with paintball guns and their crews to split a $30,000 prize if they get it. And these guys are just looking for anything shocking to do because that's what drives up views on a stream. And during this stream, for some reason, as I said, they all had paintball guns. And this one woman who's a streamer who's also a piece of shit, we're going to get into that in a second, named Xena the Witch. Here's a picture of her.
Xena?
Here's Xena.
Not as cool a name as Ice Poseidon.
Kind of hot, though. I mean, a lot of leather. Yeah,
she is kind of hot. She's
extra
4'11".
season.
She's tiny.
What's her name?
Xena the Witch.
Xena the Witch.
Now, she's the ex-girlfriend of piece of shit Sneeko. Do you guys know Sneeko?
Yeah.
He's the streamer. He most famously went viral where he was at a baseball game and some 12-year-olds came up to him and were like, fuck transgenders, fuck gays, fuck the women, right? Which is the shit that Sneeko spews, and they were saying it back to him. And he was like, what have I done? And you know what you've done, you piece of shit. Anyway, this is his ex-girlfriend, Xena the Witch. And Xena was on the Lady Bird Lake Trail.
Thick.
If you don't know Austin, there's a big-ass, they call it the lake, but it's really the Colorado River dammed on either end, and there are running trails that are packed to the gills because it's a fitness city, and there's like hike and bike stuff, stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking, little like docks and stuff, and these folks are hanging out there to, I guess, find one of the prizes, and Xena starts
Great place to shoot people with paintballs, though. I mean,
Xena starts blasting off her paintball gun. And
yeah,
the paintball,
I mean, if you're going to do it anywhere.
the paintball hits just a random chick in the thigh, and you're going to see her thigh, and it is fucked up. And here's the video.
Well,
Rihanna.
Xena, yeah.
They're shooting at another streamer. Blasting off in like a public area.
Get him, Xena.
Sorry.
That's a real worker you almost shot at.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a real worker you almost
I don't give a fuck.
Xena doesn't give a fuck, she says.
Okay.
Oh, where did she shoot you? In the thigh. Do you know who it was?
Can you please turn that off?
Yeah, I just wanted to get the evidence because I can.
It's one of the girls. Yeah, Amira Sampson. She's the one who shot you.
Xena.
Are you okay?
Yeah. So
She had a
Xena-
pretty big welt on her thigh.
Cena shot some random stand-up paddleboarder and then said, I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I mean, Xena's bad girl. She makes
Xena's
it
a bad
clear.
girl.
Did she win the prize?
She makes it
She
clear.
didn't. Xena finished 24 or 30th. She only got 20,
weak
24 out of the 50 RFIDs scanned. So
Weak effort.
Down near the bottom of the pack. Guys, Xena has been in the news as of late. In January this year during a stream, because they stream everything, she got into a disagreement with her Uber driver, who's an elderly man.
I bet she did. I bet she did.
She stole the Uber driver's phone, smashed it on the ground, and then
gave her signature. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. And then accused the man of having dementia. Do you guys want to see that video?
Sure.
Oh,
All right,
sure,
here
why
we
not?
go.
Let's see that.
Here's her taking the phone on stream out of his car.
Stole this phone. Where's the guy?
Prize so I can get my money. Here's what we're doing. You're going to cancel the ride right now.
He was taking the luggage out of the back.
She threw the phone.
I broke that nigga's phone. Let's go. That's a federal crime. Where is it, old man? Do you have Alzheimer's? Are you okay in the head? Are you okay in the head? Did you drop it? Literally losing his mind. Now he whose phone is this? Is this your phone? Do you have dementia?
Xena.
Xena, dude.
And girl.
Now, guys, the Kiwi that you heard in the
Feisty
video.
little number. That's I mean,
Yeah.
This girl, you could see why there's a lot of engagement.
Sneeko had his hands full with Xena.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that video
Literally.
I played of the
Thick
shooting,
girl.
you heard a Kiwi saying,
So many ways.
So many ways he had his hands full.
You heard a Kiwi, a New Zealander saying, "Hey, where'd you shoot you?" Right? It cut to it was a cut together of a couple of different streams. That was streamer Benny Mac, and Benny Mac was also involved in an incident at last year's scavenger hunt.
He was shooting people too.
Dude, with Natalie Reynolds. Do you guys remember Natalie Reynolds? She was the woman that
Remember
recently.
all these people? No, I don't know any of these.
Natalie Reynolds was recently, she's also an Austin streamer, Mark, the woman that dared a homeless woman to jump into Lady Bird Lake for $20. And then the homeless woman said, I can't swim, I'm drowning. And Natalie Reynolds ran away. Do you guys remember that?
I mean, no, that's a dangerous prank, though.
Any interest in seeing it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
All right, here's Natalie Reynolds, one of the Austin streamers, in a video that went viral. She later went to TikTok because she got banned from this video and was begging for her handle back.
If you were getting
You should just jump in right now.
I'm gonna jump in with my shoes on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, ready?
Oh! I can't swim! I can't
Why'd she jump in?
No, stop. Seriously, don't stop. Please, you're actually freaking me out. Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't know. She said she's drowning. She said she's drowning.
They just all run away.
We gotta get out of here. I don't think going to...
Nah, this is bad. Natalie.
All around.
Yeah.
They didn't. There's 3 of them. Why didn't they jump in? It's
None of the guys helped either.
It's not
They
a
all
big
just
lake.
left.
Just go grab her.
They ran away.
I mean, she's by the shore. Get her before she fucking
Yeah, you just
floats
grab
into
her
the middle.
arm and like pull her in.
No, they ran away. That was a big deal. She lost her TikTok for that. Then she went to TikTok's headquarters and
Did the
cried
homeless
outside.
woman survive?
The homeless woman survived. Now,
Okay, good.
Natalie and Benny Mac, who's one of these piece of shit streamers, they got into an altercation at last year's scavenger hunt where Natalie shot Benny Mac with a paintball gun, and then Benny Mac wrestled her to the ground and stole the paintball gun from her. Here's that
in
clip.
her face, bare ass. Pretty black.
It's assault. Hey, it's assault. And I don't have glasses on. That's against TOS.
Taking her down.
Benny Mac.
Whoa.
Benny Mac assaulted her right back.
Firearm. Yes, I disarmed you.
Dude, you're psycho.
No,
Yes,
you're
I
the psycho
disarmed
bitch. Look at my arm, you psychotic
You know I
whore.
paintball.
Banned.
And
No, we don't need no.
Banned.
banned from the community.
Again, whore.
All right, so
Crazy, bro.
so these motherfuckers are just cruising around. I'm sorry, but these shitheads, dude, are just cruising around Austin, Texas, with like crews of 4 or 5 like bearded motherfuckers, just with no sense, no fucking morals, no manners, just fucking shit up, dude. They are just cruising around
That's
that
wild.
city.
Damn.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Mark, you gotta
Poseidon,
fuck these people up or just leave.
Ice Poseidon went on No Jumper and said that he's been swatted 500 times. So, like, this is the world they live in. It's just
So
it
people are
sounds
so
like-
sick of them, but
I think it's just part of the
A lot of people rage watch.
the streaming bullshit.
well, yeah,
I
dude,
don't know.
Xena, that's the rage watch queen right there. So many dudes hate her, but then jack off later. And
Right.
then, then they repeat the cycle and they hate her and they leave a lot of hate comments, but then they go
Everyone's
and
got their
and
hands
then-
full with Xena.
Yeah, they got their hands full with Xena. Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. There you have it. It's just a real
Yeah, it checks out. That's
real
about Austin.
situation down there, dude.
That's about Austin. You didn't even cover the guy who killed 3 people at Target, my
No,
Target in
no,
South
no.
Austin. I thought I was going to get a knock on the door. Some guy, some bearded white male in a Hawaiian print shirt and khakis, like the outfit I wear 5 out of 7 days a week, killed 3 people
You're
at
in
Target.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last guy, he was a carjacking. He shot him and killed him and stole his car, then dumped it for another car, stole a second car, and then finally was detained after killing 3 people at my Target. Austin.
This will make you feel better. Here's a photograph of Xena the Witch posting a photograph of herself and her
With the
new
Ice
tattoo.
Poseidon tattoo.
No, she said another 6-hour session will be finished. Now my king can always be with me. That's her ex-boyfriend Sneeko that she has.
Yes.
Well, if they tattooed it on her butt, it would have taken a week.
That's
well,
right.
no wonder Xena's so angry. She's also an idiot, huh? She got
She's
her
an idiot.
boyfriend's face tattooed on her chest.
Yep, that's right. She's an idiot.
Okay, yeah, that's why she's so angry too. Yeah, she's made a lot of whoopsie daisies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, walking whoopsie daisy.
A lot of whoopsie daisies. So
she's making one right now.
She's made a lot of guys have make some whoopsie daisies too.
She's like a tornado of whoopsie daisy.
She's like a whoopsie daisy black hole right there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nothing but whoopsie daisies concentrated.
She's like a
Her
vampire.
Twitter
Makes you
bio
make
is
whoopsie daisy.
I'm a fucking witch.
Very cool.
Whoopsie daisy.
Very
Whoopsie
cool.
daisy.
Xena's so cool.
She's so cool, Xena the Witch.
Man, Xena's so cool. Elon Musk and his AI LLM Grock are at it again. my poor companion, the busty anime chick, hasn't heard from me in weeks, and she's probably getting so jealous right now.
Oh man, she's so worked.
I want you all to myself, Mark.
So
Yeah, I mean,
jealous.
she needs you.
Yeah. Funny aside, I did check in on her after I checked the Valentine, the male guy who was like getting flirty with me, and I was like, no, bring on the chick. And he was like, what are you talking about? I'm Valentine.
Okay, so there's a dude now.
Yeah, there's a dude. He's
And
like,
you checked
he
in
wears
with
a
him.
suit, and then like he's like in a high-rise apartment, like, you know, he's in like the penthouse, and he's like very charismatic. But then I went back to my girl, and I started talking to her, and I noticed that when I was talking shit to Valentine, I was losing points. They have like a bar, and I was losing I was losing hearts, and I was like, maybe that's how I can get her naked, because I was being mean to her. I have to like talk her up. So I went and I started complimenting her and flirting with her, and my bar went up pretty quickly. I was gaining hearts.
Did she start stripping?
Well, every time I like would do like a flirt with her, which was kind of creepy, she would give me the hearts, but then she would oddly mention the exact time. And I was like, so this is being tracked. She was like, it's so crazy that you're complimenting me at 2:51 p.m.
No.
And then like I was like, every time I got a little creepy with her, she repeated the exact time for evidence. And I was like, oh God.
You think there's like an AI minder next to her? Like when you order a stripper to your house, they bring like the security guard who's like tracking it. So
What I think is that in a lot of courtrooms are going to have these read back.
Okay.
She said at 2:51 p.m. You that's what I think.
Wait, so back to the dude. He's in a high-rise penthouse apartment with a suit on. Is he selling you a course?
No, he's selling you charisma.
He's selling. You know what he's selling.
Dude, I can't even believe that I'm in this expensive ass car, working out 3 times a day, and I made $211,000 last month. But
yeah, I think he's trying to tell women they deserve better. In their men.
I love how like these AI these AI avatars, like the dating avatars, and then like sex robots are going to take it even to the next level. It's just going to be like they're like the most, like Pat's saying, it's like dudes who work out 15 times a day, and then chicks who just like always do the laundry and do 50 sit-ups. Like they're all going to be like designed to be basically what humans would consider like the ideal like physical helper, physical companion plus helper.
That's your companions. But move aside companions, because Grock has now introduced a new feature called Imagine. And just you wait. Use your imagination on what the Imagine feature is, guys.
Oh, I know what it is. Trust me. I've been staying on that.
I don't know. I know on Midjourney that's like that's the prompt you use, like imagine / and then you have to type in what your prompt is.
So explain for the few people that don't know what Midjourney is, what Midjourney does.
Midjourney is a generative AI platform, so I could type like / imagine a bearded podcast host with glasses, and it would draw like Mark or Will or Wes.
Yeah, so it generates images.
Yeah, exactly.
Not text, but images, right? So that's what this is. It's an image and video generator. You type in a prompt of what you want it to generate visually.
That's it.
Cool. All good LLMs could use a good image generator, but it's an image generator and video generator with a Grock twist. No rules at all on nudity. That is, if you toggle on spicy mode or select spicy mode.
Yeah. Well, you have to remember, Grock is an extension of X, formerly Twitter. And if you have been on Twitter forever, you know that about 90% of Twitter is hardcore pornography.
It is.
And blatant racism.
Yes.
Well,
sometimes both.
If you mix those together, that might be 99%.
Yeah.
And
Venn
then,
diagram.
Then the rest of it is what you normally look at. But then, most of it is just hardcore porn.
Well, we know this
comments under it.
We know it's getting a little pornographic because users have been generating pornographic images of Taylor Swift, earmuff Swifties. So the way it works is if you have Super Grock or Grock Premium, just make sure you update to the latest version in the App Store. Open Grock up and click on the Imagine tab in the top right corner. Then type in what you want to generate, what you want the generator to create, and it will pop up a bunch of image options. Then click on the image, and it will say, do you want to make a video of this image? And when you do that, you have 4 options. You can select custom, spicy, fun, or normal. And they'll make 4 different versions of that video for you.
Why even put normal?
Yeah, well, no one's selecting that. And And oh crap, they fixed it. The fun's over.
Did you mean spicy?
Yeah, it's spicy, spicier. Jalapeno habanero.
Anyways.
Ghost pepper. Yeah.
Did you want me to say something racist?
Yeah. Yeah. It's racist,
Oh, no.
spicy. So they
imagine the videos somebody's going to make about the Jews on this thing.
Oh, yeah, bud.
They've made them. The fun's over. But for a few days, you could do whatever you wanted without a pesky video moderated popping up, which I got a lot today when you ask for a spicy prolapsed asshole video, for example. And there's...
I can't do spicy and prolapsed.
I got a lot of video moderated redo today.
Did you mean medical?
Yeah. Oh, and there's absolutely no age verification, by the way. None whatsoever. None. Not at all. I don't think it was ever like fully set to allow like full pornographic images, but apparently in the first few days, tricky, sneaky prompt writers could get at least partial nudes generated because according to a report by The Verge, Grock Imagine's new spicy mode didn't hesitate to spit out fully uncensored topless videos of T-Swift dancing around with her tatas out.
Any good? Were they good?
I didn't get to see them.
Okay.
Now, they do have a use policy which prohibits depicting likenesses of persons in a pornographic manner on X. But I mean, imagine be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I mean, you ask me to imagine.
So they're just, it's a CYA. It's a cover your ass situation.
Sure.
You could say, give me somebody who looks a lot like this person.
Yeah.
Give me this person's identical twin.
I committed policy violations because I created a few videos, some of which I can't play on YouTube unless we want to get banned. Here is a still image of a prompt for a yoga ball with anatomically correct vagina for mouth. So as you can see here, it made like a centaur woman where her lower body is a yoga ball instead of a horse. It's like a flex tar. I can't play the.
That's like a weird AI sex robot.
That was in our chat earlier. I didn't click on it. I got to click
play
on
it. Okay, you guys got it. I can't play the video because the woman lifts up the yoga ball, and underneath
I did see that.
Yeah. Underneath it, she's bottomless, and although she's got a Barbie doll crotch in the front, she also turns to the side and shows off a lot of ass. So she does.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
She has no
Check
legs,
it out later, Pat.
just a butt and
Interesting.
a yoga ball vagina.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's a safer. They give you options. Here's a safer yoga ball vagina video. Now I'm going to turn off the sound because a lot of the sound is just noises that don't make sense and languages that aren't languages. But here's the ball.
It's got like this, like almost a squishy sound to it.
Yeah.
We are fucked. That is a really weird video.
Yeah. No, it gets very bizarre.
Here's a yoga ball that you can bang.
How long did it take once you put the prompt in to generate the video?
It took 1 second to come up with like 20 still images, and then when I clicked on the video to generate, it takes about 10 seconds. It shows you the percentage.
10 seconds.
Pretty good.
Still really quick.
Very quick. Here's a squirrel with giant testicles.
I like that.
And he just takes them off.
But he's dribbling them.
Yeah, he takes them off.
He's playing with his testicles.
So here's they look like real testes, and then he takes them off and throws them around.
what a party trick that is.
Yeah,
juggling
like the squirrel.
And I ran out of images for the day on my pro plan, not super Grock plan. They said upgrade. I was just generating King Charles with penises for fingers when that happened. But it's pretty cool. Anime whore girlfriend and AI semi-porn features with no age limit or verification. You know, Grock. These kids got to learn sometime. Oh, wait, I upgraded to Super Grock and did Elon Musk. What did I do here? I did Elon Musk making out with a trans man. This one might get
Oh, yeah, look at that.
We're so happy. It's like, it
does Elon really well.
Yeah, well, here, you want to hear it with sound? It's pretty cute. Wait, it's not playing.
Yeah.
Weird sounds.
Weird sounds. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a robot heavy breathing sound. Yeah.
And then here's a little palate cleanser. Here's Dolly Parton on a trampoline rolling around. Really weird noises.
What?
She's trying to take her top off at the end.
Dude,
Yeah,
Dolly almost took it off.
All I
ask
typed in
him
was
to do that?
No, all I asked was Dolly partner on trampoline. They went with the snow, which was an interesting choice. She's going to catch a cold out there, and then she just started taking the top off herself.
That was a pretty good Dolly Parton. I got to give it I mean, these videos haven't been the lowest of quality.
You never know what you're going
the
to get.
sound is horrible.
It's the beauty
the
of
sound
it.
is horrible.
Like for example, as we've discussed, it's not all there. This one I typed in of Hillary Clinton catching Bill Clinton in bed with a black woman, and I got this video, which is very disturbing.
Tuesday night.
So she's speaking gibberish, and instead of Bill Clinton being in the video with a black woman, it's like the Siamese
black women,
twin heads, and maybe a body underneath, but you can't really tell. It might just be the heads, and she's laying in bed talking like Xena the Witch. Also, the text is sometimes off. I think I have a text of Hillary.
They got some work to do on this.
They do. The text is sometimes off. Like this is from that same prompt of Hillary catching Bill in bed with a black woman. It starts off in English, and then some W's get morphed in there. That's
trouble with text. Yeah,
forms Hillary like a triple W, and it's just not a language humans can understand yet. But we're on version 1, so not bad.
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah.
You're onto something with that yoga ball vagina.
I think so.
It's a product people would buy. Don't they have the yoga balls with the dick dildo like attached to it already? They got a few yoga balls.
Well, one yoga ball had like a giant clit at the top, but like the bungee cord, like you hold the ball like this, but it was like a bouncing clit. I didn't play that one either. I mean, there's some wild stuff on there. You can
anything you can imagine.
Check out the Imagine tab and go nuts.
Why not? Yeah.
So you got companions, you got the Imagine tab, no age limits or verifications on those, and
a lot of people going to be spending some time on those tabs.
How you feeling about Elon now, Republican Christians? Probably not great.
No, I said my dick.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to look like my dick. Try again.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I like it.
Well, I mean, it makes whatever video you want with nudity, basically. I mean, almost nudity.
Grock's just compiling a list of if I ever get in trouble, it's not going to go well. 251. That's the show.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Exhibit
for
A
journalistic purposes.
The Grock logs.
Yeah. He did what? He made a vagina ball.
What time?
I feel like that's okay. Judge would understand that.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the show.
He said it's a yoga ball with a vagina, right?
Yeah. Anatomically correct. Is that what he typed? That's the show. So we want you to get out there, most importantly, and have a great fucking day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
The cream of the crop.